Well, good evening, everybody. It's Brian with One of a Kind, and I have with me
It's
is
Carol with one of a kind. No, not with one of a kind. With Craft Fancy.
Craft Fancy. We're Craft Fancy now. We're
What
Craft
do you
Fancy.
keep
So,
talking about?
what did I say? I said it
You
was.
said one of a kind.
Oh, well, it's Craft. We're Craft Fancy. So, hey, everyone, how's it going? My name is Brian. I am with Craft Fancy, and joining me today is Carol Young from Craft Fancy as well. We got a wonderful looking project that we're going to be working with today. Let's go ahead and take a look at that project really quick. We are going to be starting off with a wonderful Happy Easter gnome that we're going to be taking a look at that. In fact, actually, you know what? Let's take a little closer look at that one. You can see there, you can check this out. We are going to be putting together this wonderful looking project.
Looks like I got a big nose.
The Gnomie does have a big nose, and then also too is he's also got the little peeps in his basket, so you guys can't miss that. So we got a lot of great stuff there. And then also too, I believe in a side note that we got a little something extra in our class is we are going to be working with the little Nugget Tote holder. So all right, so I got a couple people saying hello to me. I got Penny Blaylark coming on. I got Diane Green joining me as well. And guys, don't be bashful, don't be shy. We will be giving away some prizes today. So hopefully everything that's going to be worked out. So we'll have some questions for people and give away a couple things. Also, that's not on the camera is Kathy from Craft Fancy. Kathy is she's hanging out on the keyboard today, answering any questions that you guys might have, or being able to throw some links up there. So awesome! Thank you. Someone said it was a great day today, which was Diane. Diane Kurtz said it was a great day. Diane Green saying hello, and then Lori Hawkins is joining us by saying howdy, howdy to you too. So, all right. So Carol,
You want to wait till another minute?
yeah, we're a little early, so I figured, why don't you just talk really quick? How did you come up with the Easter gnome card? Talk about it.
I don't know. It was just Easter.
You gotta, well, first of all, you gotta start pointing. You look at Kathy, and I don't know why you
I
look
didn't.
at
I
Kathy.
don't remember. Well, actually, we were using the gnome during the winter for the first class with the gnome with the Merry Christmas and the winter. So I just kind of carry out the idea to extend it what you have already purchased with the little add-ons to fit the Valentine, the um, Easter, and the Feel Better. So just so that you can maximize what you bought.
Awesome.
That was it.
That's it.
Yep.
Wow, she always she's. I'm just always pulling information out of there. So Penny Blaylark is asking you a question, Carol. Are Brian and Carol the owners of Craft Fancy?
Yes.
I don't really say I'm the owner. There's only one owner. There's only one boss, and there's only one manager. And I'll give you a hint at who it is.
Yes.
So it is Carol. I am just the sidekick. But we are the owners. We are the owners here, and we do take care of it. Let's see who else I got hanging out there. Kathleen Resley Moore's joining us. Always the best at the end. Yes, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say the best at the end. As you guys know, Craft Fancy, obviously I'm the host of the One of a Kind group, and we do that. And with so many vendors out there, and with us being out in the shows all the time, I always want to make it fair to everybody. So I always make sure that Craft Fancy tries to stay in the back.
Right.
Of everything, even like when we do, like if it's not my show, obviously I always want to be in the front too, like any other vendor. But when I figured when we're doing hosting the show and stuff, I want to always make sure that we're behind. I want to put everyone in front of us, because that shows everybody else, at least I'm hoping it shows everyone else, that hey, we're putting everyone else in front of us. So that's why we always stay towards the end, unless if something happens, then we can always fill in. All right. Pat Hannock is saying hi to a great crew. Great show as always. Well, thank you. Janet Jenkins is in here. Janet, how's it going? Hello.
Someone's asking if we have the gnome on the website.
Yes. Lots of laugh. You two are funny. Thanks, Lynn Man. And then
Yeah, Lynn, we've been waiting for you to pick up your
fair.
garage sale gift card.
Are you two married to each other? No, because she will not marry me. I don't know why. Maybe that's a great question we could ask her. Why do you not marry me?
Because you were gonna get me a ring at Walmart.
That it's the 6 month. What is it? 6 months pay. I can't afford a lot. So and do I get a paycheck here?
No.
There you go. There is my answer. And I'm just an electrician now, so I'm barely making it by. So no paychecks that. So I got a 3 month. Walmart had a very nice one for $387. It might be higher now because the last time I looked at it was a long time ago. Yeah. All right. So yes, to give you an idea, someone asked that question. I'm sorry, I kind of missed it. I was scrolling through the comment. It might be on the
Oh,
CraftFancy
Kathy
page.
posted it.
Kathy posted
The
it.
link.
Yes, it is. The kit's available, and then dyes are available as well. All you got to do is go to www.craftfancy.com. Be sure to click on the shopping. Let's go check that out right now, right there. So, like I said, it's just www.craftfancy.com. Click on the shopping, and then you can go down, hit the shop, and then be able to scroll. It will be under the dyes, so you can check that out. Unless if you're looking for our kit, then you would want to go down to kits, custom kits and card scrapbooking kits. Click on that link, and then that's going to take you there.
All right.
All right,
Ready?
so we are a little now after 5. Thanks for everyone for starting to tune in. Lee's joining us now, so it's all good now. I can start Lee. Lee finally came on. I was waiting for you. And then my other bestie that's out there, Valerie Brown. Hello again from Hershey. Valerie's telling us I'm going to be distracted because of Vanilla versus Villanova versus Kansas game is about to start. Oh boy.
We watched the Noah last time.
Yes. So, well, first of all, thank you, Valerie, and thank you for everyone else that goes to college that likes to play the March Madness game, and we're going to be checking that out.
Yep.
So, thank you for pointing that out. We will try to be the best that we can today. So, without further ado, why don't we go ahead and get started with our project. So, Carol, I'm going to switch you to the overhead scene.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, so I got all my pieces ready. So this is the cart we're going to be making today. It's right here. Right here. You can see it. There. You going to zoom in?
No, I was just going to try to zoom down a little because...
Yeah, I'm waking up.
There you go.
So this is the cart we're going to be making, so it's super easy. I'm going to still leave it up here. Up here. Okay. So here's my A2 cart base, which if you have done your homework, you should have cut everything and ahead of time. But there wasn't a lot of cutting this time. The cutting was really the little pieces that we had to do. So just basically use my bone folder, score your A2 cart base. My glasses can't see. Okay.
First of all, you got to speak up, Carol, because I can tell that the mic's not picking you up very well. So.
Okay, so here is the cart base, and here is the first, the wonky rectangles background piece. So we're using the ATG, adhering it onto the cart base. Right now, going around. I know Kathy's not a fan of the ATG.
I am not.
No. All right, so we got a couple questions that are popping on while Carol's going in and setting the adhesive down. So we got...
Who is asking questions?
Let's see. I'm saying Lynn Mann's coming out there saying you... lots of laugh. You two are so funny. You are more than fair. Lynn Mann's also still going lots of laugh. Wow, so Lynn Mann's talkative now. She's stopping at the store tomorrow, she says.
I will see you tomorrow. I'll be here.
And then Janet Jenkins is saying, things are going well. I've enjoyed the show today. Well, thank you for saying that, Janet. Lee is joining us again from Milwaukee. And then that's it. We're all caught up on the comments. So
Awesome.
Heidi says loud that you need to be like you're angry at Brian.
Like beat him up time and kind of loud.
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, so I hear the green petite dots onto the wonky rectangle. So I'm gonna add this strip of green embossed paper on there. But I'm gonna use foam squares because I want to just raise it up a little bit. I'm not gonna go crazy, just a few.
So Penny Blaylark is asking, so this is just a die set, not a stamp?
Nope, it's
And
all
die
dies.
set, right? Correct. It is just dies. It is there. So while we're doing that, let's take a look at we got Carol's putting those pop dots on there, so you can kind of see on the side camera as well. What you get out of that is you're going to get some wonderful depth to it,
Right.
and then that card's really going to pop up. So if you look on the camera on the right, when she puts that on there, she'll be able to hold that right in front of that, and you'll be able to see a lot better.
Which one? That one?
Right there. Just kind of like you're fighting yourself. Don't fight yourself. Just be normal. So you can kind of see how the depth is there on that camera on
Yep.
the right.
And now I'm gonna assemble the gnome. So if you have the gnome die, you just need a couple pieces of scrap paper right here. Pair of scissors, just cut a little strip. And then turn your gnome backward. And then I'm using my liquid adhesive. Just add some glue in here.
Awesome. What are you working on?
Using art glitter glue.
No.
Oh,
What's that? What's that black thing that you're working on? It says tonic.
what black thing?
Jeez, it's the glass mat. Oh,
Oh.
my gosh.
I don't know. You were like,
www.craftfancy.com.
Yeah.
We're always looking for good salespeople. So
using the glass mat because it's glass, and if I get adhesive on it, it gets cleaned out really easily, and you could use it with alcohol ink. And you could clean, you don't have to worry about staining it. You could just use alcohol to clean it up. So I just added the strip on the back.
awesome. All right. Well, thank you for telling us about that fine product from Tonic.
Yes.
I would assume that's available at Craft Fancy.
Yes, it is.
Oh, that's good.
And
Okay.
then just adding the nose onto the gnome.
All right.
Okay. Now I'm just going to flip it over again and the shoes, or the foot, however you want to call it. Just kind of line it up.
Now, as you're doing this, I have a question for you, Carol. Does it matter what side the shoe go on? I can just slap any shoe there, or is
No,
it?
it has to fit under the beer, so you have to make sure they match.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're going to have a problem.
So if you don't mind, I'm going to zoom in a little. Can you take a second and explain to them how it matches up and lines
Because
up?
if you put this shoe on this side, it doesn't match the beer. So you have to just kind of tuck it in, and it fits perfectly.
All right.
Same as the other shoe.
So everything's just going to kind of fit right in there, really
Right.
nice, and then that way you're going to be able to see everything. That's awesome.
Exactly. So I'm just going to turn it over. I kind of dry fitted it, so.
Okay. All right. How's everyone doing out there? Any questions? There you go. Lynn Mann's telling Carol, sell it to us, Carol. Sell it. That's right. So always works better doing it backwards.
Yep.
Good tip. Well, thank you.
Just going to cut, just, add some glue on the back. And kind of adjust it as you tucking it in. And then what I do usually is I just bend this piece backward and then just trim it off.
Yeah, but trim it on the camera.
Like that. And then just let it sit for, a few seconds. And then throw this little, have some glue on there. All right, so that's that.
All right, so our little Gnomie's done now?
Gnomie's done. Now we're gonna add the basket. And then my little peeps. Oh, I cut double. So I'm gonna use, see if I could pick these up. Oh, yeah.
What are you using there?
It's a jewel picker. So what happened is, what I like to do is I kind of like to line up the basket first. How depends on how high you want to go. Then I'll pick the peeps in there and just kind of position it. So first thing is at the basket. Add a little glue on the back of the basket.
Well, you're gluing that. Lee was thinking earlier that it was a mustache. The shoes were a mustache because the way that was cut out.
No. Okay, so got the basket in place. Because if you put the hands first, then you're gonna make sure you have enough space. So that's why I put the basket first. Then I just add a little drop of glue in the middle of the basket, like 3 little drops for the peeps. 2, 3.
What are you doing with that? What was that you were holding?
This is the art glitter glue that I use. That's my go-to glue for anything little tiny pieces. Just because we put it into the CraftFancy precision tip bottle, so it's really good, really easy for it to come out. It doesn't clog, very rarely it clogs, and then as soon as make sure you put the cap back on so it doesn't get dried up. So I added 3 little dots of glue there. So I'm gonna use my jewel picker, pick the peep, each peep, and make them sit in there. And if you only want one color of the peeps, or you only have to cut the peeps once, if you want 3 different colors, your kit includes 3 strips of different colors of cardstocks: a pink, a light green, and a light blue. So it depends on what do you want. It's your card. So
Arlene is telling us, she's saying it's so cute.
that's that. And then I'm gonna add 2 little dots on the side to hold the basket for the hands. So just gonna go like, I don't want to put too much because I don't want it to be oozing out.
Yep. And again, you can really take a look when she's doing that and she's working. You guys can see there how nice and precise everything works out when you got just the right tools there. She's got the little pickup tool, and
Yep.
then she's got the art glitter glue right there in the bottle that you can see. And of course, she's keeping everything organized in the CraftFancy desktop caddy right there with the beautiful blue. Did something come in just recently?
Yes, we got the caddy back, the desktop caddy back. We were out of the pink. We only have about like a couple of the greens left. So everything came back in stock. So there is my gnome. And I'm gonna just kind of dry fit it. Oh, forgot the hat. I always cut a little bit on the hat just to kind of decorate it. So that's a little dot. Just on the white.
Just decorate the tip.
Yes. The other side. You could put sticker on it. You could put whatever you want, but I just want to make it a little different color. So right now I'm gonna just kind of line it up here because I want to know where I'm gonna put the Happy Easter, so that I could position it like, enough space.
So Penny Blaylark is asking, do you have the purple desktop caddy?
We don't have purple. We have pink,
We have pink,
green, and black.
yes, the aqua and the black,
Right.
and very organized, nice. That's the way it always starts off. Is we always start off organized, and you should see it by the end of the day.
So this is kind of where I'm gonna go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the gnome back out. I want to make sure that I want to add foam tape above this part because I'm sitting on the green. So there's already foam tape on the back of the green. So I just need foam tape from this part on. Otherwise, if you put foam tape there, you're gonna have to double it up in the front, in the top. You know what I'm saying?
What, you're asking me?
No.
Or are you asking the crowd?
I was asking the crowd.
The crowd. All right. Are you planning to do more gnome add-on sets?
Yes, we are.
That's what Heidi Morgateur is
Yes,
asking.
we are.
Hi Heidi, how you doing today? Good to see you come back, as always. Thank you for joining us. I assume I don't see you on the One of a Kind group, so I'm assuming you're joining us through the CraftFancy page, which is awesome. Always appreciate it. Forgot to tell everyone that we are coming live to you today. Hold on a second here. Let's hit this screen really quick while you're working on that. Forgot to tell everyone we are coming live today to you from 3 sites live at the same time. We are on YouTube. We are on Facebook for the One of a Kind group right now. We're the last presenter of the evening. And we're coming live to you on the Facebook CraftFancy page as well. No matter where you're at, don't miss it. We're always going to be live somewhere. So guys, doesn't matter how you get it. I can read all the comments. I can see everything. I know when you've been good. I know when you've been bad. That's right. Santa comes once a year, but I'm here 364 days of the year. So, all right, so let's get back to our
When you're good or
program.
bad, I'm like, oh my God, okay. Okay. So I added the gnome on the middle of the card, so now I'm gonna just adhere the Happy Easter, which is 2 weeks away. About 2 weeks away, right? All right.
Brenda is coming in saying hi, Carol and Brian. And then Charlene's asking, do you have the white and dotted paper in stock?
The white, the green dot?
Do you have the white and dotted paper in stock? That was the question.
Yes, we do. We have.
We
the-
do, and it's available online, I would say.
I don't think it's available online. We don't. I don't think the single sheets. These are the single sheets paper. It's not online right now, but we could make it online. After we finish, we'll put it online.
We could put it online. So again, just why Carol's kind of, gluing that up really quick. Let's just kind of talk about this really quick. So we don't usually put the single papers online for CraftFancy due to the fact that trying to ship them sometimes it gets really tough. The postal service isn't exactly the nicest thing. When you put the fragile sticker on there, that means everyone's got to step on it. So we've been having issues with it. When we send it out, it kind of gets bent and cracked. And then the next thing you know, you can't really use that sheet. So then you guys are calling us back saying, hey, something happened to us. And so we don't usually do that. But for classes like this, we'll put them out there for you guys. So don't worry about that. We will get them out
on there tonight.
Yep, they'll see it tonight. We'll make a little post, let you know, and then see how that works out. All right. Kathy Fait, F-A-I-T. Fate just joined in. Good to see Brian, but awesome to see Carol. She's always hides behind the camera. I know. Isn't that awesome? I'm getting her out there. I'm putting cameras in spots where she can't hide anymore. So thank you, Kathy, for noticing that. That's awesome. And then I got Charlene saying Arthanet 12 by 12.
Yes.
Yes.
Those are 12 by 12s.
Okay. Kathy Planters on the first page of your home page, you have several cards. There is one card that says "Bloom to Grow" in purple. Is that a card kit?
That is not a card kit. That is just the sample. But we have the dies that was used to make those samples. So card number 1 is done.
Awesome. Let's see how it matches up against the original one. Let's see.
Well,
I gotta make sure my standards are good.
It's pretty close, except my peeps orders in the wrong order.
Oh boy. Okay. We're gonna have to put you on probation.
Yes. Card number 1 is done. So there's one. The second project we're doing is this little nugget holder. So there's your nuggets. It won't be here that long once we finish.
Well, thank you, Valerie Brown, for saying. I have to say, CraftFancy has outstanding customer service. Love you guys.
So there is the little totes for the nuggets. You could do a 6-pack if you want. So here's a sample of the 6-pack. Basically, a 6-pack is 2 of these glued to back together, and that's what that is.
That's this. Let's go here. Hold on. We can probably take a better look if we go to the. Let's go back into this one again, so you can kind of take a look as we're working there. You can kind of take a look on the camera on the right, or we got the camera overhead that you guys can see it. This is why I kind of did this camera angle this time, so when you turn this a little, you guys can see it right on that side there. You got a wonderful looking 6-pack. Can't go wrong with that. And then your overhead screen, you can see it as well. Guys, these are wonderful little things.
Okay.
And
so we're gonna do the second one.
Did we ship the Hershey Kisses with it too?
No, I didn't.
That's
I don't think
right.
it's gonna melt.
That's right. There's 2 things we don't ship with the CraftFancy. That's 2 things we don't do with CraftFancy is we don't ship adhesives with our kits, and we don't. I don't say we don't ship. We don't include the adhesives, and we don't include those Hershey Kisses. So.
All right. So this is the tote before it's all folded up. So this is what it looks like. And this is what it's going on when it's folded up. So before you fold everything up, you want to make sure that you adhere to all the panels and the handles and everything. Otherwise, you're gonna have a hard time laying them down. So I'm just gonna use my art glitter. Adhere them.
Oh, we got Renee Bennett coming in today. All right, absolutely love those gnomes. That's what she's telling us.
Awesome.
Thank you, Renee. Thank you. And then Lynn Mann is saying nuggets. Yeah, that's right. I probably said it wrong, so thank you for probably correcting me.
Yeah, they're Hershey Nuggets.
Oh, did I say nuggets? Nuggets, nougats.
Is it nuggets or nougats?
Nuggets. That's why I like being on here all the time. Everybody
loves to correct you.
I'm gonna get good one of these days. I'm gonna get good. So what else we got? What are we doing now there, Carol?
So
you're kind of quiet.
I'm adhering the panels on the inside before you fold it. You're gonna go like that. So you're gonna but I don't want to fold it yet. Then I'm
Okay.
gonna here the handle, or the decorative handle, whatever you want to call it. Decorative handle. And I'm using again with the little art glitter glue adhesive.
So the questions are, is this a die? And the answer is yes,
Yes.
it's a die.
We'll show you what the die looks like.
And is the die for sale? Yes, it is.
Yes.
We'll show you at the end of the day where to get it to,
And all the pieces that comes with it.
and then all the great pieces. So we can talk about that. And
So this is gonna, this small panel is gonna go right here. So it's gonna go right there. So I'm gonna flip it over. Just make sure that.
perfect tip for that glue bottle, that for that white handle.
Yep.
It's coming from our friend Lynn Mann.
Love that. All right. So now I got all the pieces lined up. So I'm gonna just fold it. Fold, fold, fold.
This is tough stuff right now.
It's just fold. The
Also-
die has the scoring line there already, so it's you don't have to score it. Fold, fold.
What's the best way to keep the tip of the mini glue bottle unclogged?
Make sure you put the cap back on when you're done. I mean, you don't have to put it on like every time you use it, but like if you use it at the end of the day, you want to put it back on. If you don't, it will dry and it will clog. So
And what happens if it clogs? What do we do
just
then?
use a little pin, a
Oh,
little bobbing pin, or
I thought I'd just throw it away and grab a new one off the shelf.
no, you don't have to.
Oh.
And I'm just gonna add some glue on the side here to close this part.
Look at Kathy's all over the board today. I used a straight pin to unclog if my tip is clogged.
Yep. I mean, it will get clogged, once in a blue moon. Like I forgot to cap it the other day. I used it and I walked away and I didn't come back like 2 days later and it got clogged up because it was, it got dry.
My problem is I squeeze too hard and then
It
like
blow
my
up.
tip gets clogged, and then when I squeeze it too hard, it's all over.
So
and
now
then the
my
whole project is ruined.
pocket, my tote, it's done. I'm just gonna add the little egg on top.
In fact, I think you guys seen it on a couple projects I've done. Where
No,
you just,
it was me that did it.
exploded.
Was that you?
Yeah, it was me.
was that you? Okay.
It was me.
Well, I think I done it
I
too.
had
So
glue just everywhere.
I've seen people explode the whole bottle of glue when they try to squeeze it. I'm like, oh my god! It went over the floor. It went everywhere.
oh yeah, it's hard to control that sometimes.
It was
Once
like
it
a
starts just blowing
disaster.
all over, it's done.
Yeah.
You know what that's called then? You're gonna get yourself into a sticky situation.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
All right, so this is it. So we're done with the nugget holder. That's one. So like I said, if you have two of them, you could glue them back to back. And then let's take the nuggets out.
Sharon Enhart says that she uses a safety pin to unclog it.
Yep.
Not too big of a pin.
Yeah. So there's your little nugget holder. We're done. There's that.
And then
And I'll show you what the die looks like. Where's my die? So the die is all of this. So the die is this piece. It's the nugget holder. This is this guy right here. So that's this piece. And this is the panel, which is this green panel. That's right there. And then there's just a little white strip of handles. This is the this piece. It's the piece that covers the front. If you want to do the whole thing or you want to do half of it, but it's already pre-cut. And there's this piece right here. It's the piece that if you put two together, it covers your gap on both sides, so it looks more polished. We also include little strips of grass, a couple of bunnies, and an egg. So the egg, it's that one.
awesome.
So this is the whole die set that does everything, and it's not just for Easter. So you could do like Halloween treat, or you can do Valentine. I know it's over, but it's next year.
Yeah.
Christmas, you could do a little treat for Christmas. So that's that die right here. It is online on the CraftFancy website. So that's this.
Awesome. While she's doing that right now, you know what? I'm going to take a second right here, and I think I can do this. Maybe I did this right. No, maybe I didn't. So maybe it was a split screen here. Hold on. It was this one. So let's do that coupon code for you guys really quick. It's CraftFancy. It's take 15% off your entire order, entire purchase, excluding the class kits and clearance. Use code April Shower to check out. Although being in Chicagoland, we should have changed it to Snow Shower
Yeah.
because it's
It's
snowing here
snowing
in
today.
Chicagoland today, and it's kind of crazy. So, but remember, it is valid from only 4/2 to 4/4. So don't delay.
So
Get
it-
those orders in today.
So it ends on Monday.
Ends on Monday, Carol's telling me. So what we're going to do again is take that 15% off your entire purchase, excluding those class kits and clearance. Use code April Shower to check out. Again, valid 4/2 to 4/4. Guys, you know it. Products are always limited, so get your orders in today so we can get everything shipped out to you before the end of May.
All
I
right.
don't know. I don't
End of
know.
May?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my
So,
God, that's a
hey,
long time.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? That's the way it seems like sometimes. It's always weird. Like when we order something, yeah, everything's going to be like 3 months to get in, and then as soon as we get it in, everyone wants it. Like,
All right,
right
so we're
away.
gonna talk about
Wow, just cut me off.
yes, because you're talking too much. I gotta talk about the important stuff.
All right.
So we're gonna talk. We're gonna show you this card. Margie, one of our friends, made this card for us. For I guess it was a what is it like a 3L
Yeah, it was.
Ukraine support
Yes.
for the war and stuff. So
Yeah.
it was a charity. I don't know what is charity auction
yeah.
kind of thing. So she made this card for us. You saw CraftFancy dies. So this is our die, and this is what she made with the coloring. So what we're gonna do with this die is all the proceed that comes in this week for the order, all the proceed for this die will go to the charity to support the Ukraine war. What do you think?
What am I thinking? What? Wait a second. Why are you asking me what I think? Of course we're going to
Should we do
that.
longer than a week, or should we do like 2 weeks?
We can. Yeah, let's do 2
We
weeks.
could just do 2 weeks. So
We'll go
anything
2 weeks.
that
That gives
any
everyone a chance.
profit that comes in for the sale of this die will go to the charity.
And what die are we talking about?
This
just so
is
we know.
the CraftFancy sunflower wreath. So,
Okay.
I don't know if you can see that.
That's
It's
it.
at the CraftFancy exclusive section. So this is exactly what that is.
All right.
Okay?
So wait, just to make sure. So we're going to go to www.craftfancy.com. We're going to go up there. We're going to go shop, right? And then we're going to scroll down where?
Go to the vendor, by brand,
By brand,
go to CraftFancy exclusive,
Craft Fancy exclusives.
and then if you go down to like maybe the second or the third page,
Okay. So we just got to look for
just
it then.
look for it. Yeah,
And then what's the name of it?
it's sunflower
I posted in both.
Th- There we go. Kathy got it for us.
right there on the left corner.
That's right here.
Yeah.
So there it is. It's D122. It's the sunflower wreath die. All proceeds. What is it again?
All proceeds will be donated to the supporting the Ukraine war.
All right. There we go. You heard it.
Sunflower wreath.
You heard it first on the Craft Fancy.
Yep. And now we're going to talk about the important things. That's important too, but this is important as well. So we did get the pixie tape and the pixie removable dot. So you know how you guys would used to have the purple tape? The purple tape is no longer being made. It's now called the pixie tape. It's removable adhesive and it's translucent. So that's new. That just came in. I haven't opened it, so I'm not sure how it works.
I haven't opened
But
it
it's
either.
I would think it's a purple tape.
It's so new. It's untested yet.
Yes. And the pixie dot, you know how these are like, you know how on your credit card and you have those little dot behind your card when you pull it off and it's removable? I think this dot is similar to what those things are. So these are these. We have them online, available online. We got new Tim Holtz dies. We got the Sizzix Tim Holtz flowers and the coffee cups. And there's other ones too, but I only brought a couple.
Okay.
So these are available online as well.
Do me a favor, just so we don't got no distraction. Let's get everything out of there. So now we can focus right on
Focus
everything.
right on it.
Focus on
So
stuff.
these are the new stencil, layering
Well,
stencil.
first off, if you're gonna do it one at a time.
Oh, it's
We
the
got
same.
time. We got time. We got like over a half hour.
Okay.
One at a
These
time.
are the new layering stencils from Pretty Pink Posh. So this is a cupcake layering. So there's 3 layers in here. It's hard to see it, but they're all kind of on top of each other. That's one. And there's a present. There's also a 3-layer stencil for birthdays. There's that. And then we have the new birthday stamps from Pretty Pink Posh as well. This is a birthday wreath. This is a birthday script. So this is more sentiments. The wreath is just like a wreath, and you got little individual cupcakes and balloons that kind of decorate your card. The dies also comes with, there's also a matching die that goes with each set. So I didn't bring the dies over, but these are the stamp set.
But they do have matching dies and
Yes,
sets.
they're
All
available.
right.
Yes.
Awesome.
And then this is the Easter greeting. I know it's a little close to Easter, but it's really cute with this bunny, the little bunny faces and the tulips and the chicks. And then we also have a butterfly shaker die. We just got this, so we haven't had a chance to make samples yet. So this is the butterfly shaker dies.
And that's from
Pretty Pink Posh.
Pretty Pink Posh.
Yep. And we have these new paper from Photoplay. So this is a coffee paper pad.
We gotta hold those up more.
Okay.
There we go.
Right there. Coffee. So they got I think you have 6 sheets, 1 of each, double-sided. Includes 6 12 by 12, 2 of each. 2 of each?
2 of each.
I don't. So that's what it looks like in the back. And this is a birthday girl paper from Echo Park. So again, you have 12 by 12 sheets and a sticker sheet. So that's the sticker sheets, and that's just the 12 by 12 sheets. And this is the Disney paper from Photoplay as well. It's called Day at the Park. 12 sheets again, and 1 sheet of stickers. And last, this is a CraftFancy exclusive. So I have to open it.
You're gonna like this, yeah. You're gonna like this. This is nice.
I don't have a die. Daddy, just give me a couple loose die. So this is a stainless steel bowl. You're like, what am I supposed to do with the bowl, right? So what happened is when you're die cutting, you you die cut, you put your die on the table, and you kind of start losing track of where your dies are at. So what we have now is we have this little magnetic bowl, and when you're done with it, you just toss it in there, and it's magnetic base, so you could.
No. Right, and this is what I want to show everybody. So let's take a look at that. We're gonna do this with the close-up screen. Check this out. As soon as I pick this up, it doesn't fall out, so it stays right in there. Go ahead.
Just put it upside down.
This hand, hold it closer to that. There you go. Down so they can see it.
There
you
it
go.
is. So it sticks to the bowl, and then if you try to, it doesn't come out. So you could fit a good number of them. Even if you're a little bigger, it's still gonna, sticks to it.
Right. What's most importantly is all those little small ones, because we all know what happens when you get the small ones. You get those small ones in there and they just disappear. What happens is they fall up under the papers, and then you move the papers. Next thing you know, it hits the floor, and that's it. They're gone, long gone. And then the next thing you know, you got to go back to CraftFancy, buy more dies. So that's always a troublesome there too.
So yeah, that's it. That's the last.
And there it is. You can see it just
Right,
keeps
just
hanging on. Just doesn't want to fall off.
Yep.
Just real simple. So you guys can see it. So it just stays on. It works for anything that's metal. So
Yep.
you can put a bunch of stuff in there.
Scissors? Yeah, the scissors sticking.
Yeah, so you can do anything you like with that.
I think that's it. That's all we have.
All right, so again, I just want to make sure today that we were able to talk about everything. So we did go ahead and work with our project cards. We were able to do our first little Gnomie. And then, of course, that one worked out with a great little Easter peeps. And then also, too, we did the second part of the card with our little nougats.
Nugget.
Is it nugget or nougat?
Nugget.
Nougats. It's something we did. All right. And then once again, let's not forget it. The most important thing, take 15% off your entire order. purchase your entire purchase order excludes the class kits and clearance. Use code April Showers to check out. Valid 4/2 to 4/4. Guys, make sure you got it. You all right? Are you dying here? You're coughing right online and everything? Not supposed to do that.
There's one thing I want to show you guys.
Oh, hold on.
Should we do this for May?
Yeah, why not?
All
I only
right,
have
hold
one
on.
card.
She wants to talk again. Carol's back. She just loves going off script. All right.
Well, there's no script. It's live TV. So for our May project, we're not done yet. So this is one of the cards that's will be part of the kit. So it's called Ice Cream. It's called Sweet Birthday Card Kit. I don't know. I just made it up. So you got these little ice cream cone and you got the stamp set. So this one's gonna be including the ice cream cone dies and the stamps go with it. I think it's gonna be like what, $20 or something like that.
I don't know. You're winging it, man.
Yeah.
You got
Something like that, $20. And then the second card is gonna be a shaker card. So we're gonna I'll work on it maybe tomorrow. Monday.
Yeah, I don't, again, you can see there, why I wanted to go back on this screen again is the, check it out. There's, it's pop up. So you got a lot of foam in there.
Yep.
There's a lot of different angles on it. So it's not just a straight up kind of card. It looks really great. Guys, I think this is going to be a fun one. Like I said, I don't know, someone decided to bring it out tonight, which is always okay. I guess that's what happens when you're ownership. You get to do that stuff and be able to do it. So
Yep, I think that's it.
all right. So again, now that I was just trying to review again, remember again, here's our coupon code. Whoop, wrong one.
Wrong button.
Let's hit this one again. All right. 15% off. Take that off your entire purchase. Excludes the class kits and clearance. Use code April Shower to check out. So we're going to do that. All right. Also, too, while we're looking at some of those other things really quick, I want to make sure that everyone knows CraftFancy will be in the CKC, Collinsville area coming up this weekend, along with Want to Scrap and Be Creative. So you guys are going to really want to come down there, check us out down there. It's a great show. It's the St. Louis area. You guys can't really miss it. A lot of great vendors there. And, and then you're going to have 3 of the best ones right there. So, of course, that's us, That's right. So be sure to check us out. I will be teaching a gnome class down there.
It's a different one.
It's a different class.
It's slightly different than what we have so far.
Yes.
What we have online. So.
Yep. So it's a different class. And then also, too, we will have our booth there. So we're all set up to do that as well. So a lot of great stuff going on there. All right. Let's see what else we got there. So we'll just jump back to this screen again. And again, just one more time, I just want to make sure everyone knows. We'll be posting this also, but remember, guys, April Shower, take that 15% off.
And we'll put the paper online.
And then, yes, we'll get that paper online for you guys so everyone can do that. We'll leave that up there for a couple seconds. You guys know you want it, be able to check it out. Go to www.craftfancy.com for all your shopping needs. That's right, we're crafty. We're there for you guys. All right.
Anything else we missed?
I think we kind of did that. We are done a little early tonight, so I do appreciate everyone. I know I'm supposed to be tuning in to say goodbye, but I figured what we'll do is we'll just kind of wrap it up tonight with the one of a kind show. So for everyone that is tuning in, the CraftFancy people that are on the CraftFancy page, thanks for tuning in. If you guys want to click out now, we're just going to go ahead and wrap up with the one of a kind show. But if you guys are still want to hang around, or if you didn't join the group. There we go.
Someone's asking for Milwaukee date. Is it Lee?
It's Lee. It's Lee. So yes, again, I know I sound like a broken record. We are working on dates. I just don't have anything.
We did find a couple of hotels outside of Milwaukee, like in Brookfield, that has a ballroom and classrooms. So we are in touch with them and trying to see if there's what we have available will work with what they have available, what their availability is going to be. So yes. So regardless, I don't know who else is going to be there, but you can guarantee that CraftFancy will be there. So there will definitely be at least a CraftFancy crop. All right. So also too, I got Kim Roseblom saying that I am in love with your gnome. I made Valentine's, St. Patty, and Easter so far. Awesome.
So thank you for doing that. And then Lee is telling you thanks. Great. Yep. For doing that. And then that's really about it, guys. uh, from the One of a Kind show, from the presenters, for everyone that watches us, uh, to be able to come back to you guys. We appreciate all the love and support you guys show it. Thank you so much. It's viewers like you that make our program so strong and coming back. We always love doing all the projects, and all the vendors do too, because if they didn't make money doing it, they wouldn't do it. They would just hang around and wait for a show to come around. And even though that's all crazy out there and inflation, you can't beat watching a free show, right? You don't even have to leave your house, and I'm sure someone's got some glue, paper, and some scissors, and you can make your project work. All right, just really quick today, we started off with the paper cut. Sarah came on with Jiffy the, I call it Jeffrey the Gregory. Is it Gregory or something?
The giraffe.
Giraffe from the Toys R Us. So I don't know. I just give names down to other people's products. So she had a great card out there today. It was looking really good. So if you guys didn't see it, go back and check out the paper cut. If you guys didn't join the One of a Kind group, don't hesitate to join it, because we are coming on the CraftFancy page as well, and YouTube. Club Scrap came out. Tracy was out there and her team. They had a wonderful product. It was a scrapbook related card, so everything worked out really good. Oh boy, I don't know here. We got Want to Scrap. So Want to Scrap was out there with Kathy that was talking about that.
Baby giraffe, whoever said it.
The baby giraffe, yes. Thank you, Kathleen Resler Moore. Kathy was out there from CraftFancy teaching for Want to Scrap. And yes, so let's make sure the record's straight. Kathy does work for CraftFancy still, all right? So we got started getting some emails or PMs this morning that people were getting nervous, like, "Good, what do you mean Kathy's not working anymore?" No, she's a freelancing for Want to Scrap. So she's doing some freelance teaching for Want to Scrap. So
I'm still here.
Still here, right. See, I had to kick her off the screen because I can't let her get too much screen, because big head. Which happened. She's sitting right next to me over here. So that's Want to Scrap. Again, they got some great specials going on. Did you know what their special was? No, she doesn't remember what the special was. So too bad, Want to Scrap. So then Ken Oliver was on. Ken Oliver, what a great guy out there. He's coming out there. He was demoing everything and anything under the sun. He makes everything look nice and easy. It's always fun with him. And again, he's just got that voice that just puts you into a great trance. So Trisha from Club Scrap, you always say Tracy. Oh, it's Trisha. Okay, I'm sorry.
Trisha.
Thank you for setting me straight. Laura Plummer. Did I say that right? Did I say it right? Huh? So thank you. I know. I don't know why I say things the way I do sometimes, but thank you for setting me straight. It is Trisha, not Tracy. So
You said Tracy?
Yeah, I said
I
Tracy.
wasn't paying attention.
It's late in the day. I get a little tired, so.
Oh, man.
I know, I'm all good.
Get
And
your
then, hey, we had
okay.
someone new that came on after Ken Oliver, guys. That was Paper
Sweetie from
Paper
Debbie
Sweetie.
from Paper Sweetie.
Yes, it was her first time out there. I thought she really did a great job, guys. I know she's done them before, but this is her first time in the group, and I saw you guys all really commenting and stuff like that. I think she did all right. I think we're going to make a professional out of her, so hopefully she'll be able to stick around and have some fun with us. So we had that. We had our break. Be Creative came on, and yes, Karen, I did notice the manicure. You know what it is? It was beautiful. Beautiful. How about that, huh?
Beautiful.
So yeah, her little tips are done, and then the bee was on there, so
Wow.
it looked really nice. I don't know why I noticed those things like that. And speaking of nails, someone had some blue nails on there. Yeah, that's right. It was Tanya from Riley and Company in support of her favorite basketball team that's going to go out there. So congratulations to her. She did do the dangle card out there. She sold a lot of new products. Boy, guys, if you don't want to see what the new stuff is, get out there right away. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Then we had Christina Baldwin come in with the Harry Potter, knocking
cute.
it out. Yeah, that was a really great card. I was kind of watching that before we went online, and she had that going. And remember, that was off that Spectacular U stamp set. So you guys want to check that out. And then of course we had, well, I don't know, I had Carol come out from CraftFancy. I got to reevaluate this. I got to get her. What are you looking at?
I'm not looking at you.
You're looking at me.
I'm not looking at you.
You're looking at me.
Nope.
I can tell. I got the screen right in
I'm the
front of me.
boss. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you're the boss, but man, we had a hard time selling today.
You don't know that.
I know, because you had a hard time, because I was like, oh, tonic mat.
You said the black thing. I'm like, what black
Yeah, the
thing?
black
There's like
thing.
3 black things on
Oh
its
my
table.
gosh. Oh.
You should say the glass mat, not the black
Man.
thing.
Well, that's why I want you to correct me on this stuff.
God.
This is why people that are in relationships don't work together.
Correct.
All right, see? So we got all that going there too. Now you're going to argue with me online. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't know what to do. If I didn't love you so much, I would just be by myself, I guess.
That's good.
Because no one else would want me. No one else is out there to put up with my stuff. So, all right, and that was CraftFancy. Guys, I appreciate everyone coming on. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Holy cow, man. Oh, man, we were going to get hate mail after this one. We didn't give away any prizes.
So we're going to randomly pick, 2 winners out of the comments and...
2 winners.
5 winners?
Yeah, 5. What? 2 winners? We're
I don't know.
CraftFancy, man. What is wrong
We'll
with
pick
her?
5 winners out of the comments randomly to give away some prizes.
There's a little, I don't know how that all works. That's kind of on Carol's side, but there's like a little random generator that picks out some names. So that's how you guys win. I don't want you to think like we hang up the phone and say, hey, I like Renee Bennett. She's going to win. Because we all know Renee Bennett's got a special relationship with the hand. So hopefully that'll be back. That'll be back in May. So Renee, if you're still watching, it's there. So, all right, guys, let's see what other comments we got out there.
You guys are so cute.
Yes. Married, talking like the old married couple already, and we're not even married. So I should show that picture of that ring. I got it on my phone still.
Yes,
It's an awesome
it
phone.
was a Walmart. And then I got upgraded to Kohl's. And then it didn't go anywhere after that. So.
Right. I couldn't win. I don't get paid at CraftFancy. I'm just a poor electrician trying to make an honest living, and I try to get what I could get. And I was kind of like, I feel like that guy on 90 Day Fiance. Who's that guy?
Which guy?
The bald guy that gets all upset that you got that wedding ring.
Oh, the guy that bought a toothbrush as a Christmas gift?
Right, the toothbrush.
Oh, God, no.
That guy knows how to give a good gift, man. If you guys know what I'm talking about, if you guys watch 90 Day Fiance, man, let me know. Poor electrician without a coat. Yes!
Yep.
Yeah, Carol Parker, thanks for watching. Did you guys hear that story? All right, I'll tell that story one more time, and then we're going to get out of here.
I go to Tiffany. Did you see that? Who's that person?
No, I go to Tiffany enough already. Believe me, they don't even have I got an open account with them just about. So, no. So
Tiffany, I like that idea.
no. So if Carol Parker didn't, if you're just joining in, 90 Day. There we go. I went out to Columbus. This is stories of the vendor. Dun dun dun. So everything always happens to a vendor at some point or another when you go on the road. So I was out in Columbus for a show last weekend. It was a volume group. Went out to a show. Got out there Wednesday night. Parked my trailer next to a bunch of other trailers. Walked inside Wednesday night. Asked the front desk when I was checking in, hey, is this parking lot safe? Oh, absolutely. Never a problem here. Come out Thursday morning. And I walk around the passenger side to find a bunch of glass just laying on the ground. And I was like, I knew that wasn't there last night. Look up. There's my back window popped out. And I only left a couple of stupid things in there. There was 2 pillows, the little snack bag that we had that had snacks in there. And my Carhartt winter jacket was in there in the back. And then, of course, in the front, once they got inside, obviously, they got into my glove box and they took my Jim Maui sunglasses and a couple other things. And then there was nothing important in there. I was like, so I was all upset about it. But here's the part that I didn't tell about. No, the parking lot didn't have any security cameras. And then this is the fun part about this. This is Columbus, Ohio, right? Now, of course, again, big fan of the blue guys. I get it and all that stuff. I'm not going to go about all that stuff. I'm still a fan of the blue. So I call up the police. I don't touch nothing in the car. I go right inside to the front desk. Please call the police. Car got vandalized last night.
You didn't even open the door or anything. You just left everything as is.
Just left everything. Go on in there. Call right away. And then I go back out and I'm waiting. And then this lady from the front desk comes running out. She's like, they come in. We want to talk. They got to talk to you. You got to talk to you. So I was like, oh, okay. So I go in and they're like, yeah, this is the Columbus Police Department. What did they take? And I was like, I don't know. I'm waiting for you guys to show up so we can open it up and get some fingerprints off this. Oh, we don't do any of that. You called this number here. We got about like 10 officers that are sitting around and just take the reports all day. I was like, what are you talking about, man? Don't you come out to the site and check it out? No, we don't do that anymore. Just tell us what they took. And I was like, wow, geez. Well, okay. We'll talk about police service report.
Yep.
So anyway, Phil, and then the best news was I was like, obviously it's not important. So we went to the show. I had to get my window fixed. And I call up later that night. This is the best part of the whole thing, man. Not that the car broken and it's not funny, but I get into the night. The best part of this night, I call up later at night. Doot, 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 doot. Hello, you reached the Columbus Police Department.
Please.
There's a high volume of calls right now. Please leave your name and number,
Yes.
and we'll call you back when it's convenient. I was like, what are you talking about, man? So I hang up, and then of course, all right, now this is the funny part. I don't know what it is with me. So I hang up. It's like a half hour, and of course, I just does this not happen to anybody else? This is stupid. I know someone's gonna be like, what? All right. I'm waiting for this call. Waiting for this call.
Yep.
I was like, hey, I'm gonna go run to the bathroom. No sooner than I go to the bathroom,
phone.
ring, ring, ring. The phone's ringing. I'm running out. I'm trying to get over there to get the thing. I was like, are you kidding me? I was just going to the bathroom, and then the phone rings, and I gotta go running out and everything.
Yes.
So Carol picked up for me right away. I get out there, tripping over everything, stubbing my toe. And anyway, I get the police report, and that was it. End of the story. But sorry, I didn't mean to go off on that. So it was like one of those crazy stories. I was like, geez.
And we had to fix the window because it was raining.
Oh yeah, that was fun too because, of course, the guy can't break a window on a nice day. Hey, it's crappy out. Let me break that window tonight, and take your thing. So if you're in Columbus area and the guy comes up and wants to do electrical work and the shirt says Hinkle Electric
Brian.
on one side and Brian on the other, watch out. That's not an electrician. That's an imposter. So, and then the whole thing is we were running real late when we were getting out of here. So we just grabbed like 2 of our spare pillows, no cases
no
on it or
pillow
nothing.
cases.
And the guy stole, but apparently he didn't like the other one. He only stole one pillow out of it.
And he doesn't like cuties because he threw the whole bag of cuties on
Oh,
the floor.
yeah. Yeah, what's wrong with you, dude? You break into some dude's car and you don't even take his oranges?
Yep.
What is up
He took
with
it.
it,
He took
man?
it out and then trashed it.
Yeah, and then he threw it underneath. He's like, I don't want no oranges.
Yes.
But apparently he liked the
Cookies and crackers.
the cookies, crackers, and then I don't know if he had shrimp chips in there or something.
No, I ate that.
Yeah.
No, that was open. He didn't want
he
open
didn't.
bags.
He didn't want the open bag. Yeah, he's got standards, so let's just make sure that's all good. Oh, that's craziness, man. All right, guys. Just grab the coat for Brian. Yes. All right. So what else? What else we got here? Let's just answer. Oh, Renee is still there. All right. Get her a blue box. No, I know what you're talking. Blue box.
Yes.
I can't afford no. Are you kidding? I go there for Christmas and birthdays already. So it's.
I don't know. We've been there last year. Just
No,
remind
the
you.
pandemic. I got away from it. I saved some cash, but yeah, it's pretty bad when I walk in and they say, "Hey, you're back." That's usually a bad sign. What was it, Pandora?
Criminals don't eat healthy.
Right, right.
Lee did.
Yep,
Yeah,
they
and
don't.
at least the UPS shirt is safe. Yes, it was safe because I took it out of the truck. I almost left it in the truck.
You almost left more stuff. Like the cooler was almost left there.
Oh, yeah.
We took that.
Yeah, I got this awesome cooler I take to shows. It's an electric cooler.
The cooler's gone?
No, the cooler's
He
safe.
took it out.
I took it out.
Oh,
I
At
took it up
night.
to the room because I keep my beers in there. So Brian's got priorities, man. If someone starts stealing beers, someone's gonna get a beating. So
Thank God the beer is safe.
yeah, the beer was safe. So at least important thing. But I had to drive around all day. Carol had to set up the whole booth. I wasn't able to even walk around the whole show floor and talk to everybody. And
We didn't even start unloading until 11 o'clock because we were like talking to the cops and we wouldn't come out. They didn't come out. Then we drove back and then unloaded it. Then you had to go find the windows guy.
Right, the window guy. Oh my God. And this was the scary part too. I should post this picture. I thought
Chicago was bad.
I thought the south side of Chicago was kind of sketchy sometimes. I go to this place in Columbus, man. I don't know if I was going to get out of this place alive. Nicest people in the world there. Don't get me wrong. Nicest people.
Great.
The fence had that prison barbed wire stuff all around it and everything. I'm pulling in. I'm going, oh, man, what kind of thing is this? To find out that the Columbus Welcoming Committee, paid me that late night visit like that. And they're like, oh, yeah, we got a lot of broken windows like this.
And then the cop was saying they don't even lock their windows.
Right.
They don't. They don't want to have a broken window.
So when I was there, yeah, the razor wire. So yeah, so I'm talking to the state trooper. Of course, now I'm Brian, so I'm going to talk to whoever I can tell the story to.
Here's your picture.
So there's a state trooper. State trooper there. Let's see. I don't know if I can see this or not. Here, you can check this out.
That's the picture in the Columbus.
Yeah, this is the trash in the corner and razor. You can't really see the razor blade there, but oh, good God, man, it was craziness. So I'm talking to the state trooper, what happened and everything. He's like, yeah. He's like, like over in the college, over by the college. He's like, kids don't even, they just leave the cars unlocked, but they don't leave nothing in the car because that way then they just open up the car, they realize nothing's in there, and then they don't break the window. If you lock their thing, they'll just break the window just to get in to see if anything's in there.
The trunk.
I'm like, this is craziness, man. Welcome. I guess I'm a suburbanite or something, man. I was like, it was crazy. But other than that, show was good. Thanks for having me out there in Columbus. I appreciate everything.
Yes.
Appreciate all the customers and stuff. So, and don't worry about it. I don't take a few bad apples and then say the whole town's bad, because there's a lot of good stuff going on in that town. Columbus, I still love you. Except for the dude that took my coat, man. We got to talk.
Yes.
All right. Like I said, this week we're going to be over in St. Louis. So St. Louis is also a crazy little town sometimes. So, but it's fun to be down there. Can't wait to see everybody. I know people come from Kentucky, Indiana, Kansas.
Indiana, Kansas.
I do see some Wisconsin people, Iowa. So there's a good 5-6 states that everyone grabs. So it's all fun, guys. And don't worry about it. This is what I called, man. These are vendors shows. These are stories that you would never hear, but I'm not bashful. I'll tell you the story. It's not I'm trying to do that. What is it? The Poor Me song. I just love sharing the stories with you guys. The stories I could share is crazy.
So lesson learned is don't put anything in the car that's visible.
Right.
Even if it's a pillow.
Right. Make sure everything's tucked away. And then I guess at that point too, I should have maybe locked the glove box, because obviously a guy just wanted to do a quick hit and run. All American cities are like that in the Wild West. What's been happening in Philly is just ridiculous. And then I find out too, I could have, Ohio passed something. I could be walking around with guns all over the place. I was like, that's pretty cool. Welcome to my scrapbook show. Yeah, we're doing a little paper burning today. Come on down. So, yeah, it's always interesting when you travel to different states. So, all right, you have to take the bad with the good. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, Kim. Yes, I do. All right.
One question. Did we say when the next oak is?
Oh, that's a great
521.
question. The next one is going to be 521. It is a craft along.
Right.
That seems like a pretty long time. We do have some shows. Again, that is in May. Let me take a second and explain that way we're all still hanging out there really quick. We're going to slow down a little during the summer. We noticed that people are starting to move around. Graduations are going. Stuff is back to normal. So we think we're going to kind of slow down a little during the summer, but we're going to open it up a little more so vendors can come in and kind of do some extra stuff if they want to do some stuff. So we know you guys are busy out there doing stuff, but everyone likes to watch stuff on their own time. So we're going to kind of just throw out some extra stuff out there.
Right. So we have 521 as our next oak event, which is a craft along. But we might bring back like Chit Chat Thursday or something like that too.
I don't think they like Chit Chat Thursday.
If you don't, let us know if you like Chit Chat Thursday. We'll figure out something, because it is a long 6 weeks. It's about 6 weeks in between. So we'll do something.
We do. So yeah. All right. Well, I think that's probably it. Do you guys got any questions for us? We're probably going to be wrapping up here. As seen on Bravo, Real Vendors of Oak. Yes. Dude, I could make a show out of this. You ever see Storage Wars? Carol and I talk about this all the time. If you ever watch Storage Wars, you could watch the scrapbooking stories. The whole show about that.
Yep.
That show, the Storage Wars, the same players are in our world, the scrapbook vending world. My gosh, man, the drama that goes on behind the scenes sometimes and stuff, man, it's craziness, guys. It's a show you would tune to every week.
Yeah, we'll do. No, somebody say don't forget the small town people.
Right.
We won't forget. We'll do like Chit Chat Thursday. We'll do like a preview of some new stuff for some other vendors that might be interested in doing it.
Yes. Yes, yes, and then we're trying to get, and again we're trying to work, but it's still a little tougher trying to figure out where we're going to get out there too and stuff. So I know I sent out a lot of questions before. We're going to try to get out to some of those cities, especially now where some of those cities where they didn't, maybe the bigger scrapbook shows aren't going to anymore. We'll try to see if we can't get out there. So I
Is
would,
the hand going to be in residence in May?
Yes.
yes,
We will be back in May.
Yeah.
The reason why we didn't do it was we have so much stuff going on this week. You know, coming back for Columbus and all this other stuff. We just finished our garage sales at the store, so there's a lot of organization back to get the show back in show mode.
Absolutely. So we just got back from Columbus. We had the show this weekend. We're leaving for St. Louis.
Next
And like
week.
I said, the whole reason why we didn't do the show is you guys know when I get due door prizes, we ship them out immediately so you
We
guys
don't
can
wanna-
get them posted online. And I was afraid I can't do that in a timely fashion. And I would hate to see anyone feel like I left them out or I didn't pay special
And
attention
then also
to you
there's
guys.
a lot of new stuff that I wanted to bring in are not available for door prize.
Yes.
So those are not even coming back till like mid-April. So that's why we kind of skipped this month.
Linda's
Come to
saying
Kansas.
Kansas City. I miss Kansas City. I like Kansas City. I think we could probably do something a little small something out there in Kansas City. We had fun out there. I miss like a nice little crop or something like that. So we could do something. We could rearrange. We will miss you. Do not know what Chit Chat Thursday is. Kim Jasper is asking what Chit Chat Thursday is. So
Explain it.
if you're new to the group and you don't know what Chit Chat Thursday is, it started back when we started our group back in April of 2020. As you know, everyone was kind of forced. They couldn't do shows, so we were forced to do stuff online. The only problem is all the vendors didn't have squat to know about doing presentations online. So as we did our first couple of presentations, everything kind of was fumbling and people had equipment issues or presentation skills weren't sharp. Because remember, you were used to talking to people. Now I'm talking to a camera. So we decided to do what was called the Chit Chat Thursday, which is an open forum. Vendors would come on and they
We
could
have
do
30 minutes.
30 minutes. They could do whatever they want. They could just talk to you. They could do
Demo something.
camera angles like me. I'm able to do all these different camera angles. And I learned how to do everything because I learned how to do stuff through, sitting around at home, not doing stuff. And so I could practice that on Chit Chat Thursday. So if I screwed up, hey, it was an open forum. There was no problem to it. And that's how Chit Chat Thursday came. It was an open forum. And of course, we always do a demo and then have some specials or prizes or something like that. That's what Chit Chat was all about.
Right.
Open forum, people could do whatever they want. Yes, Penny Blaylock, 2 years, man. It's going on 2 years. So
Walking into the third year now.
Chit Chat and other vendor guests would be good too. And an all new that has arrived. Yes. Maybe we get drinks with Brian going again.
Yeah.
I only did one with Ken, and I should pick that up, especially now that
Didn't
I
you
kind of
do it
know.
with Jillian?
No, never got a chance to. We were going to do it with Jillian, but we couldn't get our schedule synced up.
You
So
did it with Once to Scrap, the very first one.
yeah, want
But
to
it's kind
scrap,
of-
and then it was Ken Oliver, and that was it. We really want to see you in Southern California, please. Yes, I want to be out in
I
Southern
miss
California.
California too.
We really miss
I
California.
haven't been there for like 2 years.
I know, we got to get out there. All right, guys, we're just babbling on right now. So, guys, I appreciate it, everything. It's just not the same without my regular sidekick here, Kathy, the SVG girl, because it's the
She's
end of
over
the
there.
show and my hand is empty.
She's over there.
So
Oh, that's right.
Go get your beer.
I just don't know what to do anymore.
All right, I'm gonna move and I let Kathy come back here, so could close the show with you.
All right. All right. Thank you, Carol, for joining us today with that and with all the honors. I'm just going to move over here. And here's my SVG girl coming in.
Hi, everybody. I do actually still work here.
Yes, yes. So, as always, we do appreciate everything. Thanks for all the support. And thanks, guys, for watching and everything. So, you will have the closing honors as well, too. So,
Oh, crud.
yeah, you know where that's at. So,
I do know where that is.
Chatting
Everybody have a nice weekend.
yes. So, guys, again, thanks a lot, everyone. And
Cheers.
it's time to say goodbye. We'll see you next time.
Take
See you soon.
care. Bye.